Hello, my name is Jenny. Before I start, I would just like to give thanks to God. Without His grace, I wouldn't be here today. I started using drugs when I was really young. I lived in California in an area where drugs were common. I knew friends and family that used. The first time that I smoked marijuana, I was 9 years old. The first time that I tried meth, I was 12. My mom chose to move us to Michigan when I was 15. I never felt that I fit in or belonged, and that started a downward spiral into choosing bad relationships and continued drug use, which eventually led me to a man who taught me how to cook meth. All of this caught up with me and resulted in 3 felonies. I was facing up to 24 months in prison for charges against me. Thankfully, I was eligible for drug court. It was time that I opened my eyes and took a real look at myself. My case manager of drug court told me the more clean time I had when I started, the easier it would be for me. My last use was November 26, 2012. However, during the past 13 years of searching and using, I had 4 beautiful children. I managed to stay clean and sober throughout my pregnancies. Every time I got pregnant, my mom said it was God trying to get my attention away from the drugs. But when the situation had spiraled out of control, eventually my children were placed with the relatives temporarily. I was so miserable and without hope. I felt like I didn't deserve to have my kids back for all the bad things that I had done. So I started drug treatment court with almost 2 months clean and was involved in counseling and Celebrate Recovery along with other AA and NA groups, which I still attend today. I obtained housing along with a full-time job and met all the requirements of foster care so that my children could be returned to me. When the kids were placed back with me, the Family Reunification Program, FRP, came into our home, and my experience with Carla and Maggie, my FRP caseworkers, was an amazing one. I learned how to mend my family's broken relationships, how to actually talk to my children, and ideas on discipline. Carla was always ready with advice or a listening ear when I had a question or concern. She brought me new ideas to explore. I used to tell Carla that God brought her here just for my family. I felt that I could be open and honest with how things were going and what I needed help with. Some practical things would be gas cards, helping me get the kids to and from school this winter. I got a book that I really wanted on healthy relationships. I received a lot of support and encouragement, which helped me in my faith and my walk with God. Creating healthy, loving families at times is difficult to do, but I am glad that there is a program like FRP in our community to help cultivate family relationships. My family has been blessed to be part of this program. Today I know where I belong. I have a father who loves me like no one else can and a forever family. One thing I know for sure is that God has put so many people in my path, in my life as a blessing to me. People that I can learn from, that support me, and that give me encouragement and love. I'm thankful for FRP.